At this stage, I'd like to hand over to Vanish Nair. Vanish is one of our senior clinical engineers here, and Vanish is going to talk about some of the challenges that he came across. What were the main challenges for you, and how did you respond to them, Vanish?
Our main challenges were this hospital senior management identified one of our ward block as the COVID area, and this ward was a 6-story building with 20 rooms in each floor. They didn't have any dialysis points or water treatment plants there. We needed to set up water treatment for the treatment rooms, you know, for provide dialysis treatment for the patients, COVID patients. Which this was an emergency setup that needed to be set up. We set up this with all the RO and emergency water system. We've done about 64 treatments for patients during the COVID time, during the last stage. And then we also did central station. So we needed central station set up in the main COVID ward where the staff didn't need to go into the patient rooms every time, you know, it was, for the monitoring of the patients. So it was started, the COVID patients were already there, and me and a colleague of mine, Aidan O'Connor, we set up the central station with 6 beds, and then, you know, which helped hugely for monitoring the patients, the COVID patients.
That's great, Vanish. Were there any other challenges, or do you see any challenges in the future?
During the first stage of COVID, now we were very lucky that our staffing were really not affected by any of the COVID challenges, you know, as in staffing getting the COVID. The second wave, you know, that is one of my huge concern that we may be affected with, you know, some of the, you know, staff might get affected.
And how do you think we'll fare out with equipment?
We have good equipment in stock. We've received a huge equipment from the National Health Board. Again, thanks to Aidan O'Connor, who was the liaison for this. And, you know, we are set up from an emergency point of view. We have all the equipment in sight, and we will be good for that.